Hey guys, you're welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install a VMDK file. Okay, so this video is only for those who are using a macOS and a UTM. For those of us who are using macOS to learn cybersecurity, it's a bit difficult for us. Okay, so if you don't have the right person to show you what to do at the right time, you might get stuck, compared to those who are using a Windows OS. I love MacBook so much. Okay, so first of all, we need to understand what is a VMDK. A VMDK is a virtual machine disk. Okay, it's a file format used to store the entire hard drive of a virtual machine. Think of it like this: a physical computer has a physical hard drive, a virtual machine has a virtual hard drive. Okay, so that's the VMDK. Now, what a VMDK contains? A VMDK can contain an operating system, like we have Windows, we have Linux, and many others. All the files and folders, applications and system settings, bootloaders, and user data. Okay, so a VMDK basically is the whole computer saved inside one file. Now, where can we use a VMDK? The VMDK can be used in a VMware, a VirtualBox, or UTM. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to open a VMDK file using a UTM. Okay, so we click the add button. So the VMDK file we'll be using is not a macOS compatible VMDK file. What that means is that it is an AMD64 file, not an ARM64 file. If we had an ARM64 file, we would just click on virtualize. But since we can't click virtualize, or rather we are going to be using the emulate mode for that. Okay, so anytime you are installing a file or anything that is not ARM64, it is advisable for you to use the emulate mode. It allows you to fit into the UTM. Remember, macOS is different from Windows OS. So macOS is ARM64 and Windows OS is AMD64. So it's very different. Okay, so the VMDK file will be installing as an AMD64. That's why I need to use emulate mode. So you click on the emulate mode. Now, the VMDK file is a Linux OS. I'm supposed to click Linux, but I won't be clicking it. Remember, I said I want to show us how to install this in a very easy way. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on others. Since I am using the VMDK file, I want to believe that it has the OS already. Everything is already configured in it, so I don't need to select CD/DVD image. Okay, I just need to click none and click continue. We leave it like this, but we need to give it a CPU. Okay, maybe you can give it 2. It's very, very important. You click continue, and we can leave it like this. Maybe you want to change it, so I'm going to leave it like this. Click continue. I'm not going to be doing anything here because I just want to show us how to set it up. Now, the reason for this is for one reason is for quick sharing between your virtual machine and your macOS Finder. So I won't be adding any shared directory, so you can just add it. It's your choice, but I'm not going to be doing that. You click continue. It's not compulsory though to add any shared directory. The next one here is the summary. So I'm going to check the box open VM settings. Remember, we've not added any VMDK file, so if we left it unchecked and we click save, automatically it's going to boot. And when the system does not see any VM to boot into, it's just gonna fail. So we just need to check the box so that it will open the setting for us again instead of booting into an empty thing. So right here we have drive. We already have a drive created by UTM, so we are going to add our VMDK. You click on new. You change the size from 10 to maybe 50. You click import. So we are going to be using a Go My Code VMDK file. So Go My Code is a tech school. I'm going to be using a Go My Code VMDK file. You click on it. You click open. Notice that we have 2 drives here. So the one we just added, Kali Linux Go My Code disk VMDK. So this one is the one that was created automatically by UTM. We don't need this to be the first, but I need to shift it down. If not, the system might boot into an empty drive, which is the one UTM just created. So the one I added is gonna be the first. Keep it like this, click save, you wait for it to load, and everything's gonna be ready in a few seconds. Okay, now our VMDK file is ready. So you click the play button. Oh, something isn't going right here. Okay, so guys, for those of us who are using a UTM, you're going to be running into this a lot. This issue, it's the boot, the firmware a lot. So when you see something like this UEFI, you just see something like this, don't bother too much. Just click the power button, shut it down. Now you go back to where you have your VMD. You click the setting button at the top right. You click on the QEMU. Uncheck this box, the UEFI boots box. Uncheck it. You save, and you click the play button again, and boom. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so that whenever we post a new video, you'll always be the first to see. Thanks for watching.